to have those former players, and as you know, a lot of guys from Ronnie Brown, Carlos Rogers, some of my good buddies, Jerry McIntyre, Jason Campbell, to name a few, Demarco McNeil. Now I'm naming names, so now guys gonna be mad at me. Tell everybody everybody ever played with. People are truly reaching out and supporting me.
All right, joining us now on the Morgan Bradley Alpha Insurance Tiger Line, one of the guys that Coach Cadillac talked about Monday at his press conference, the former teammates supporting him. Demarco McNeil is with us. And Demarco, welcome to the show. Great to have you with us, a former Auburn Tiger in the early 2000s and a guy I had the chance to cover a little bit back in the 1990s when you were playing at Blount.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm glad to be here. Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about what you've been up to and your relationship with Cadillac a little bit, your impression of him so far as a head coach.
So far as a head coach, he's doing a great job. One thing he did, he believed in the kids and galvanized the kids and got them playing Auburn football. That's all you can ask for kids. Go out there and try their best and try hard and leave it out there on the field. And I think they did that this past Saturday night.
Mm-hmm. How much of a difference could you tell watching that Mississippi State game? How much of a difference in that team emotionally and what they did on the field?
Yeah, it was a big difference. You could just tell, he was just jumping off the screen. One thing that seemed as if that everybody was pulling the same way. Everybody had one common goal. It just seemed like it was to go out there and play good football and leave out there on the line and try to get a victory. And that's all you can do. And it felt different for me too. Just watching the game. It seemed like I was more invested in watching the game. I went to more than my share of games last year. I went to 2 games this year, and just watching the game, I just watched the games and hope they win or what have you. But last week was very different. Cheering, getting angry, getting happy, all kinds of emotions that was going through me throughout the game that I think all Auburn fans felt probably for the first time in 2 or 3 years. So it definitely was a difference Saturday night.
Mm-hmm. Now, as we played, he mentioned you Monday at the press conference. I know he's a busy man now. How much have you had a chance to talk to him since he became the interim coach, and what did you say to him?
No, actually, I went over there. I went to practice yesterday. And then before then, I really haven't had too much back and forth interaction, just texting them, let them know that, you're doing a great job and keep it up. You need anything, I'm not a phone call away. Then also, me and Cadillac, we stay like 5 minutes from each other here in Auburn. So, he was over to my house a couple of weekends ago when they play Arkansas after the game. So, we're close and just encouraging him, let him know he's doing a great job. And not just me, but other teammates definitely is pulling for him and definitely have his back.
Mm-hmm. I know it's going to be a special night for not only Cadillac, but you guys also when he runs out of that tunnel and the team runs out of that tunnel at Jordan-Hare Stadium. Can you imagine? He talked about it a little bit on Monday, but can you imagine the emotions of that moment for him and for you guys too?
Yeah, I can't imagine. Right now, I'll try to be a slow burning fuse right now. I don't want to get too high right now because I might not make it to the game on Saturdays. But right now, I'm just taking it easy. I'm quite sure he is as well. But if I were to think ahead to Saturday, which is, a few days away, it's going to be a great atmosphere. He just knows it's going to be a lot of Auburn family going to be behind him, supporting him and supporting the kids, especially. So it's going to be it's going to be a great time to be on the plane Saturday night.
An important thing that a lot of Auburn people mention when they talk about the next head coach, everybody being on the same page, everybody being together. Do you think Cadillac has a chance at this permanent job, and how much could he pull everybody together? That seems to be his asset to me.
I think he definitely have a chance. Hopefully, he'll get a legitimate chance. And I think if he were to get the chance, and be the head coach, I know he'll do great things because one thing he's gonna do, he's gonna give everything he got to to make sure Auburn is going heading in the right direction. Of course, you got to surround yourself with great staff, great people, and with lack judgment of people. And I'm quite sure he'll hire the right staff and get it going in the right direction. Because one thing about it is that the Auburn family, we stick together and we just want the best for Auburn, and I think that's one thing that resonating with the way Cadillac coaches is that they can see that he wants the best for Auburn as well. So I don't see why he wouldn't have a chance at the job.
If he were to get the job, you might be interested in working with that defensive line, right?
Yeah, I would definitely wouldn't turn it down. I love to get back into coaching. That's one thing I told myself, I'm gonna get back into the coaching this year. I took a couple of years off and live like a regular person. But I don't know if I'm a regular person. I've been telling myself that coaching is not what I do, it's who you are, and definitely coaching is who I am. And so I'm definitely going to get back into it in some capacity. And if it's at Auburn, D-line gig, that'll be great.
Well, as we were talking a minute ago, Demarco, you and Cadillac got to know each other. You were good friends at Auburn, I know, but you got to know each other a little bit in high school. I didn't remember, and probably a lot of people don't remember, that you guys played in the championship game against each other a couple of years.
Yeah, we did. My junior and senior year, we played Etowah, which starred Cornell as he was a freshman and sophomore. We beat him both times, and I always tease him that at that time he was just Cornell. He didn't get too many yards against us, so he was Cornell. After I left and went to Auburn, he became Cadillac then. So, but we definitely played two great games in the state championship, and our friendship started from there.
Mm-hmm. Those were good memories. Tell me a little bit about Saturday night against Texas A&M. This team came awfully close to getting a W at Mississippi State last weekend. What do you expect Saturday, and what do they have to do to pull out the victory this week?
I think they gotta have to get out to a great start. Definitely gonna have the crowd behind them. Don't want to lose the crowd early. Let the crowd work for them. And by doing that, you got to get off to a great start. And I think we could do that and just limit their big plays. One thing about Texas A&M, I know they had a 5-game losing streak, but they're still talented. They're more than capable. They've been in every game the last 5 weeks. They just haven't closed the deal, and kind of like Auburn. Other than the Georgia game, they've been in every game for the most part. So, they just have to get off to a great start, continue to believe, and let the crowd work for them, and just hopefully come out with a victory, which I think that we are.
How about that defensive line in the second half last week? Derek and Colby and some of those guys came alive a little bit.
Yeah, they did. They played relentless. That's what Cadillac was talking about Auburn football. Just gotta just leave out there on the field, play hard, man. That's what the D-line did. One thing about Mississippi State, they don't threaten to run the ball, so we were able to pin our ears back and get after the quarterback. I think we did a great job with that. Derek Hall been playing great football all year. Wooden been playing great football all year. Just need a couple more guys to come along, but they played well, and I'm looking for great things Saturday night.